Yeah, just when I make here. Just listen to this, would you? Love the sound of a 2-stroke in the morning. Oh, hang on. It's a 4-stroke in the evening next to a neighbour's mowing some grass. I mow his every so often, but he doesn't like mowing, but he's got a little Rover ride-on mower. And it's a bloody heavy-duty little thing. Actually, same drive system as what the Greenfield's got in it. Just got this, just serviced this up, fueled her up, ready to go for tomorrow. Come home cooked today. Bloody bit of an upset gut. So, yeah, just wasn't feeling 100%. So, a bit of the runs. So I thought, well, done 2 hours mowing and that was me done. And anyhow, so what do we got here? We got, that's done. What do you reckon these stickers I've put on it? Look at that. MX store. I've got a few bits and pieces from them. They send out stickers. They're good actually, because what happens is you just get everything in the mail and you haven't got to run around, and they just send it out and you're not running around down the coast or anything. It just comes straight to your door. So this needs an oil change. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it this weekend. I was watching a video there the other day. Bloke, he's seen my videos and he was sort of explaining this rear end, but he wasn't 100% sure on it. But you can clearly see that's just a belt that goes around those 2 pulleys to an idler wheel on the front, and then that just goes, the belt just goes back around underneath, around to the flywheel on the pulley on the end of the crankshaft. So clearly one of those discs spins one way and one spins the other, and clearly the one that spins backwards is reverse and the one that spins forward is forward. And that there, when you put your foot on it, which you will see if I can do it, so that's to go forward, right? So that's moved across to the right hand one, and that's just a cork gasket in between and an alloy backing plate. So you'll see it move across, and that just goes to that one that's spinning forward, and that mail moves forward. And when you want to go reverse, your heel toe, you just click it backwards, push it backwards with the heel of your foot, and it goes to the cork gasket, goes up against that aluminium plate that's spinning backwards and away she is. It's friction drive. Greenfield has stuck with that for years, and they're back remaking these things again apparently. Same mower, except instead of a cast aluminium deck, they're now a steel deck, but designed the same, shoot to the left. Your better model has got your anti-scalp wheels. I fitted there's narrow anti-scalp wheel on the back. I fitted the anti-scalp wheels to the front. Got brackets off the 34-inch. And this Greenfield's owned by Cox. So, yeah, they obviously don't worry about pouring the decks anymore, and just get steel ones made up. But these decks are hardy, as hardy as these cast aluminium ones. I really don't know what you'd want to be doing to be busting them. Because if you're at all careful, look, I said this deck here is as good as the day it came out, except a bit of the paint's just come off it. Just paint it up and clean it down and paint it up and look like a brand new deck. It's got no broken pieces at all. And if you want to strengthen it up a bit, all you do is cut out a piece of metal here that goes around and just shape it, a thick piece of metal, or just cut up a piece there and then cut up a piece around the front. The front here, front of the deck here is opened up so the grass, it gets the grass better. So it gets the grass and doesn't push it flat. Obviously the wheels here are going to lay the grass, but these mowers do cut well. I give it a bit of a bum steer yesterday because I was looking at that and those blades are actually buggered. So I've got a new set to put on her, so I put them on this weekend. Listen to my missus up there. She never stops cleaning. Can't help herself. But as for this thing, being probably a 12 or a 13-year-old mower. I could soon find out, because this, I think, is the second last incarnation of the Greenfield before Cox took them over. And this still has the lever you throw in on the other side there on the right, that throws the blades in and out, which I prefer, because the later model ones got an electric clutch on them, the same as this thing. Same as most all mowers have got these days, but makes no difference, because as soon as you hop off the seat, if you haven't got your switch disconnected, the blades just disengage in here, because the motor shuts straight down. So, and with the motor shutting straight down, the momentum of the blades, the engine will, with the drag of the blades spinning and the engine thing, it actually shuts it down real quick. So look, this is a good setup as far as I'm concerned. It's a better setup than the electric clutch, because it's less stuff to wear out. I was on a lawn yesterday. It was a high quality lawn, and the first time, very short, it mowed very short, and I said about that, but these little tractor treads have actually left marks on the lawn, so I won't take this mower back. It's just I had some real crap mowing to do on another property, and I thought, I'll bugger it, I'll use it, because I didn't want to take the Rover out to that property, because I've got to look after this mower here. Now look at that, look at the size of those blades on this thing. Now that they've done, what have they done? They've done about 75 hours, those blades. Now I run over them just with a hand file. Just put an edge on them each week. Just run a little bit of an edge on that there. Just on that down there. It's got 2 blades. Just run an edge with a hand file. And oh geez, I tell you what, they cut well. I think those blades are actually a bit thinner than the last set I had. Last set I had were more of a bar blade, with not as big a wider hook in them. But my galvanised McCull gal that I put on the front, because I just wanted to, I don't like anything having crap on it, but I think the best thing you can actually do is just make sure the underside of the deck is completely clean, because it's just sandblasted all the coal gal straight off it. But yeah, 300 and, what have we got on running? Only done 2 hours on it today. What have we got on here? She's got 315.6 hours on her. So that's another 35 hours and she'll be due for another oil change. Now there's my fleet. There's the old Swinno Mix fleet from Swenson. Oh the hell, what was that? That's it there. Be into it again tomorrow, but both machines are going well. I think I'll just re-engine this thing here down the track when that engine lets go. I think I'll just re-engine it with a 20 horsepower Intech, same sort of engine. I'll just bolt straight in. I've got to look into it. I was thinking of putting a V engine in it, but it's only a 32-inch deck, and then you start thinking to yourself, if you're cutting grass that's extremely high, do you really even want to be doing that lawn? This mower here yesterday, I had some grass was higher than the steering wheel, so that steering wheel's probably 3.5 feet high. But no, she's a good one. Love this drive system. It's very responsive at the moment. Battery, the old battery I think is getting a little bit down. That drive system, that's simple and it's responsive. Probably not real good on super steep stuff. It's where the hydros are better to operate on the super steep stuff, but on saying that, I think hydros are probably more prone to failing if you're doing steep stuff all the time. I've heard anything from 500 hours out of these hydros on these things up to, I've read over 1,000 hours, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I just hopefully later rather than sooner. But you can see that it's not dusty conditions, because that's done 15 hours that, and look at that, that's hardly got any, I just always blow it out, but that's got hardly any dust at all on that pre-filter, on that foam pre-filter. That's oiled up. I oil that up, so yeah, it's no getting good hours, getting good time out of that. But anyhow, look, I'm going to leave that. That's 10 minutes of the video. Like I say, we're late in the afternoon here. Like I said, I went home early. Just had to put that, I love the smell of a 2-stroke in the morning up. I mean, hang on, a 4-stroke, I love the sound of a 4-stroke. I do like the smell of some 2-stroke smells, but as I've got older, I can't handle having the things up in my face like hedges and that. I would not have a 2-stroke hedger. I would not have a petrol-powered hedger anywhere near my face. These battery ones are that much better, and they're proving very reliable. But look at this copper speck, would you? It's walking around here. It's just beautiful. I get around all the time without my shirt on at home, in the house and that, because I don't out in the sun because of my anemic white skin, my pasty white skin. But I'll do that this weekend too. That's Wandering Jewel in there. A little bit of kikuyu, but not much. Steep backyard. But look, I'm going to leave it at that. Sweno Mick. Oh, there's some tropical chickweed there. Just in there. Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff here. But the bird life is going well. We've got a beautiful afternoon. Look at that in flower. That's beautiful colour, isn't it? Just look at that colour. Purple. Absolutely stunning. Aha, look at the moon up there. It's going to zero in on that. A little bit of a moon, and thank Christ we live in Australia. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, look at all the egrets, whatever they are, over in that tree over there. There's a dam down there, and on the far horizon you can see the water tower sticking up, long thin thing, just to the right of the egrets. And it's zoomed right up. And the sun has disappeared, and we are losing our light. So I'm going to leave it at that. Sweno Mick. You all have a lovely afternoon, a beautiful night, and have a good night's sleep. And I'll talk to you later in the week. My gut is feeling better. Sweno Mick from Swenson's Mowing and Grounds Maintenance. Sweno Mick from Sweno Mick. Currawongs are singing out. Sweno Mick out.